Now we will start to apply the basic colors and lightings onto our portrait. We will be using the references that we collected as our guide.
Before I proceed to color, I think my sketch looks kinda empty. So I want to add more design elements into my portrait to enhance the goddess feeling. I've looked for more references online, and these two images at the bottom here are newly added to my mood board. I want to apply some gemstones on her face, and also a halo crown around her head. I'm planning to apply these new elements after I apply the rough colors and lighting. So let's get started with the colors now. First, let's use the lasso tool to select the character. The lasso tool is here, or you can just press L on keyboard. Make sure you select the Add to Selection here so that you can keep adding new selections. I will start to select my character now. Before that, I will rename all my layers first. Under the skin layer, I will create a new layer. And I will start to select the skin part now. I want my portrait to be surrounded by cool dark colors and have a warm bright bottom light to enhance the magical feeling. So I will apply a cool skin tone first. On the hue slider here, left side, are warm colors, which are red, orange, yellow, and green. On the right side here are cool colors, which are cyan, blue, purple, maroon. I will pick a slightly darker and cool skin tone, which will be a pinkish tone near the purple area. I will adjust all three sliders until I get the color that I want. After I pick the color that I want, I will click alternate backspace on keyboard to fill in the color. I think I will make the skin tone slightly more orangey and even more darker. To do that, I will use the hue and saturation layer. Click on it, apply the clipping mask. I want it to be more orangey. After that, I want to merge this layer down. Now that I have the skin tone, I will apply a different color on the shirt. I will use the lasso tool and select the shirt part. I think I want a dark orange for her shirt. I think I will use the hue and saturation again. If I click on the adjustment layer after I make a selection, Photoshop will automatically create a mask for it according to the selection we made. So double click here. I want a darker orange for this, so I will move the hue slider here to be more orange, more saturated. Decrease the brightness. I will create a clipping mask so that it only affects the layer underneath. Now let's work on the hair. Underneath the hair layer, I will create a new layer and use the lasso tool again to select the hair. For the hair, I think I want a pink color like the reference here. Because my portrait is going to be surrounded by dark atmosphere, so the pink will be darker here. I will move the hue slider here to pinkish tone. And then I will click alternate and backspace to apply the color. Now the hair color actually looks kind of purple, but it looks nice, so just let it be. Now let's apply a dark sky blue color for the background, like the reference here. I will just color pick from the reference directly by holding alternate on keyboard and click on the color I want to pick. Make sure you selected the brush tool first. Then on the background layer, I'll click alternate backspace to fill in the color. Because the hair is pinkish purple color, I think a green background will be a nice contrast to the pink. Let me talk about complementary colors. Here's a color wheel. Complementary colors are the colors that sit opposite one another in the color wheel, and they look good together in a painting, like green and red, yellow and purple, blue and orange. Normally, when you apply complementary colors together, the result will be good and eye-catching. In my case, pink is a lighter color of red, so let's assume that it's in the red part of the color wheel. The opposite of red is green. Actually, the hair color now looks kinda similar to this color here. Think maroon color. The opposite of this maroon color is green color. I will use this pair of complementary colors for my artwork and apply some green in the background. Let's go back to our reference. To do that, I will just color pick the sky color and move the hue slider slightly towards green. I'll make it slightly brighter as well, more green. And then I will use the soft round brush, make the size big, and paint around the middle. Oops, let me pick the color again. I think it's slightly too bright now. I will reduce the brightness a little. I will paint just around the middle because I want to keep the darker blue tone around the corners of my artwork. After the basic colors, I will apply lighting on my portrait using solid color, as what I shown in Unit 2. On top of the skin layer, choose solid color. I will pick a bright yellow or orange color. Click OK. For a light, I will set this layer to overlay. Again, you can always try out other different blending modes and experiment with different results. Remember, in the mask, paint black to hide the layer and white to reveal the layer. For now, I will paint everything black first. Select black color, alternate backspace to fill in the color. Now I will paint white for the parts where I want the lighting to be. Let's zoom in to the lighting reference here. For bottom light, the light usually shines on the bottom part of the face, nose, top lip, above the eyes. I'll apply the lighting now. I'll start with the face. The neck here is also quite bright. the lips, the nose, above the eyes. You can keep the brush size big for now. Just focus on big shapes. On the ears as well. Underneath the eye. You can't really see any light underneath the eye for the reference here. Maybe because she closed her eyes. But actually, bottom light will light up the bottom part of the eye as well. I will use the brush in smaller size now and refine the shape more. I will just switch between black and white here in the mask to refine.